What's up guys, Jim Tiger here. I just got done with the most insane trip ever to the Penghu Islands off Taiwan. They were seriously so beautiful that I did not have the ability to try and capture everything into this one tiny video. So this video is jam-packed start to finish with incredible things, and I highly recommend watching the entire thing. Seriously, I had to cut so much just to try and get this into a reasonable time length at all. So I will stop talking and let you get watching. Peace out guys, catch you on the other side. After a bit of biking and busing, my long trip began with a train ride up nearly half the length of Taiwan. Throughout my travels though, I was very well fed, and yes, as you might notice, that is a book written in Chinese, so I am sophisticated, very sophisticated. Seriously though, I've heard Taiwan be referred to as the most convenient country in the world, and honestly, I have to agree. Between the full meals served at convenience stores, which are located everywhere, and the awesome network of public transportation, it's a really convenient place to live. After my train journey, I got on a bus to travel west so that I could meet up at the coast and go spend the night in a port town for my ferry boat the next morning. After fighting to stay awake, I finally made it to the port town. The GPS for some reason told me to walk down this strange alleyway, and honestly, who am I to not listen blindly to technology?
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Honestly, I was kind of digging the vibes of this town. I mean, it was just me there, nobody around, and a lovely little nighttime walk. Though it was also a little bit creepy.
Not gonna lie, this town actually gives off like really like run down and creepy vibes, but in like an endearing way, I'd say.
And besides, it was a true little fishing village with all these like buckets of mussels and things like that just lying around. It was really awesome. I mean, look at all those mussels. They almost have as many as I do. And besides, it wouldn't be Taiwan without a temple. Soon thereafter, I had arrived in my hostel, and it's actually my first time ever staying in a hostel. I felt a little funny wearing a mask with no shirt, but it's Taiwan. Gotta say, it was kind of a nice hostel, at least until everyone came back and was snoring.
The next day.
Waking up in this random port town on a day when I'm supposed to be teaching is kind of excellent. And knowing that I'm about to go to like a really sick tropical island with some good friends, it's definitely a good feeling. The hostel beds kind of suck though, and everyone's loud. Kind of random, but I believe it's worth mentioning that the town that I stayed in is basically known for its giant glass slipper, and yeah, it's real. Cheese. I actually was kind of proud of this one. Taiwan also just has like literally hundreds of thousands or something of mascots like laying around everywhere, and I've been taking photos with each and every one of them and trying to imitate their faces. So here you go. There's another cool art installation here, but I don't have time to check it out, so like, ooh, sense or something. Literally intersecting my route to go to the ferry boat was this awesome tunnel of trees, which was super, super cool and super random, so I absolutely had to walk through it. Oh yeah, dude, look at that boat! Look at that boat! Look at that water! Oh, look at the frame of the boat. Look at that boat.
Look at that, a 1953 E8. Woohoo! Oh yeah, listen to that bell.
The boat ride itself was actually pretty eventful. Like, I'm very, very good with boats, having grown up like on or around them a lot for my life. But this was super bumpy and super choppy, and everyone on the boat was kind of making noises and vomiting and just like being generally very, very scared. I actually happened to sit right next to the only other English-speaking people on the boat. They were German, so their first language was not English, but they were very good at it, and they were super funny. And the girl was really scared the entire time, which was super funny and entertaining. Whee! This doesn't really do it justice, but the entire boat was like lurching up and down, so I decided to sit at the very front where the impacts were felt the most, and there was like no one around me because yeah, it was kind of scary. You like really had to hold on even when sitting, and I saw people fall multiple times. Dude, this is kind of crazy. I'm good with boats, but like this is kind of crazy. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! No one wants to come near the front, and I kind of get why. Oh my god. I wanted to mention that people are yakking like crazy. Definitely heard quite a number of yaks happen. There was one happening just now. I'm almost hoping to get it on the video, but I don't know if you want to hear that anyway. At last, we were coming up alongside the Penghu Archipelago. Now, if you don't know what an archipelago is, it basically is a collection of a whole bunch of different islands above the water, and Penghu has 98 of them. So we got to see a whole bunch when we were skirting our way in. It was really, really spectacular. As you can see right here, there are multiple islands just in this singular frame alone. And it was so cool to get to see all of them as we were passing by and making our way through this awesome channel of the South China Sea. The first time I've ever been on that. My little boat homies back here were just chilling, but this is when we were finally making our approach into Magong, the city that I was going to be in for a little bit. First thing when I got off the boat, well, okay. The first thing I did when I got off the boat was go and get Starbucks. The first thing that happened when I got off the boat was that my friend Uzochi came and picked me up. This man is so great. He and I had an awesome trip together, and he is the friend that I was visiting when I came there. Oh, look at this man. Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, baby.
That's right.
Island boy.
Island boy. Bro, you got me dying. My boy's an island boy.
Because this was actually still a school working day, we returned together to my friend's school and he showed me around. It was amazing. Honestly, I got a little bit jealous being there. It's so beautiful. They had such cool things like an etiquette room where they would teach them like table manners and things like that. It was a bilingual school. It had this awesome like auditorium orchestra room. It was right next to the water, which makes sense given that it's on an island, but still, it was just a really awesome place. And I got such a warm welcome from the principal. We had tea together. Yeah, it was just a great time. I even got to help him teach the gym class that day, which was super cute and a whole lot of fun. And then we went into town and got some awesome drinks. And then I crashed their site barbecue party for Zhangqiujie, or the Mid-Autumn Festival. Whereupon I decided to eat some fish eyeballs for science.
I appreciate the Let's just call it like
Same page.
He likes me.
Pupil is like, the pupil is like hard, but like it's like sticky. It like stuck to my teeth. It's on my teeth right now.
Like an hour later?
Yeah, now and later. The candy.
I don't know what now and later. And apparently, I went back for more. For science, bro. For science. The shell, it's like a shell in the eyeball that's crunchy.
Yeah, they don't have eyelids.
Eating its eyelid. Lovely experience. Got the mooncakes, baby. Mooncakes. If you're not sure what Zhangqiujie is or mooncakes are, don't worry. We'll get to that later.
The next day.
Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah!
Island hopping, boys. Going to the boat, baby. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That's right. At the start of day 2, I actually had to go on my second ferry boat of the trip. This one was a bit bigger and actually had like an outdoor place to go, which was really, really nice. Say goodbye to the island boys. Ding. Those are my friends. Oh yeah! Look at this boat, dude! Look at that water! Listen to these engines!
Listen to that horn! Oh my God!
First time on a boat by Penghu, how you feeling? Feeling good? You got a new perspective on the island. That's really cool, man. I love it. What's that over there? Woo! The wind is howling! 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 Sorry about the background noise from all the wind here, but I really wanted to include this part because he was talking about all the things that he learned from his friend who was a geologist that used to live with him last year.
He said that in different parts you can see how old the rocks are based on the layers.
Yeah, the layers.
Yeah,
yeah, totally.
So when he went up to, where was that? I think Chiyu, you can see that there were like young volcanic eruptions that happened, and then over time, like, they collided together, the plates.
That's so cool.
So I was like, what?
Yeah.
Each region is like different.
That's
How
so
it's
cool.
how the basalt is structured. You can see how old it was.
Yeah. baby.
That's right.
Now the real fun begins. This is the boys' room.
Yeah, just the one bathroom. But
No girls allowed. Hey, no girls allowed. Ding. We had finally arrived at our destination for the weekend, and the very first thing we did was go snorkeling. Yeah, that little snorkeling excursion was a really, really good time. We saw so many kinds of amazing fish, and it was awesome to get to share it with some cool friends. But the wonders of Chime were just getting started. In case I didn't say or you forgot, Chime is the name of the island we were on. So basically, I'm sitting here editing the footage, and I'm just realizing there is way, way, way too much to try and show you everything. So I can't really do it in the like diary style format. So instead, we're gonna switch keys and make it into like a really fast-paced kind of like, I don't know, kind of like, oh yeah, you know, like, oh man, look at that, look at that, look at that, just so I can try and show off as much cool stuff that we did as possible in like as little time as possible, so you're not just sitting there for an hour. Anyway, roll the film. Man, oh man, did we have some good times. Seriously though, that was an incredible weekend, and I'm kind of ashamed that I can't show it to you more fully, but it would just take way, way too long, so I hope that was a nice piece for you to get. And now, as promised, like before, I'm going to try and explain a little bit about what Zhongqiujie, or the Mid-Autumn Festival, is all about. Alright guys, so tonight is the night of the Mid-Autumn Festival of Zhongqiujie, and I'm supposed to eat the little mooncakes. This tiny little heart-shaped one. It's cactus flavored, which is awesome because I am in Penghu right now on Chime, which is like where cactus flavored things are really famous. Anyway, so the moon up there, super bright as you can see, and it's really great because this is the Mid-Autumn Festival day where when you're not with your family, you're supposed to spend time with your family and stuff, but when you're not with your family, you're supposed to look at the moon and like think about them. And also it's nice because you're supposed to see that like when you look at the moon, your family's also looking at the moon if you can't be with them, and then it's like you're together. So you sit here, you eat your mooncake, and you think about your family. So I'm thinking about you guys. I'm thinking about all my friends and loved ones and everybody, so just wanted to shout that out for all you guys and let you know about that nice little tradition, because it's nice. I'm on the other side of the world, half a world, or the entire world away basically from all you guys, but I'm still thinking about you for sure, and having this nice little kind of special moment to sit here peacefully and reflect and everything. So love you guys.